Привет, madruzi, jak sprawy? Hopefully you're okay. I'm joined here with Charlieblue.
Hello!
And we are currently at Fort Amherst, which is in Chatham.
Yeah.
This was Charlie's idea. We've been meaning to do a video. We did a video in Ukraine, but less talked about that, the better. But we will eventually do something with that video so you can see what it was. But because we have things that we will say about that day, that week, I should say. But anyway, we are here at Fort Amherst, and Charlie was nice enough to do some sort of research, so we'll see.
Okay, let's see what it says. Fort Amherst's main purpose was the defence of Chatham.
She doesn't know. She's got Google right in front of her.
The sun's in my eyes. Okay, early records indicate a settlement here as far back as the Stone Age. Evidence of prehistoric Roman, Saxon activity was found during the building of the Chatham Lines. So the Lines is the massive park that's all the way at the top. You can't see it just yet because it is over the hills, but this was used for the defence, so they could see at every possible angle. Obviously you can't see anything right now because we're
not
at
that
the
high,
bottom.
yeah.
But the tunnels were built for the soldiers so they could easily go back and forth. It makes it so much easier having to climb that massive mountain.
Which I'm hoping we don't have to do.
Yeah.
But we probably will.
Oh, we will. We're gonna. It's gonna be fine.
But these are mock cannons, aren't they? They're not real.
No, but they do have real ones at the top. And every so often I think they take them back into storage and bring them out, and then when they do their little displays and their war reenactments, they set them off.
We did actually just see like a reenactment. They were supposed to be doing some reenactment today. There were some guys doing like World War One, it looked like.
Yeah.
Like some military thing.
World War One, the soldiers would be here as well. The same as World War Two, and obviously this was for the Napoleonic, if that's how you pronounce it, wars. So.
Good old Napoleon, French dude. But yeah, we're going to go through this tunnel now and see what leads us there.
There are so many tunnels here, and a lot of them are blocked off because they're dangerous, but yeah, this part doesn't actually lead anywhere.
So we've come round and it literally leads to fuck all other than like newly built houses and a look over Chatham. So
we need to be up there.
Yeah, we need to aim up there. So we need to find a way around.
Go back that way and then round.
Okay, you sure this isn't... There's nothing here, no?
No, I don't think so.
Well, she says that, but I'll try.
The first tunnel we find and it leads to nowhere.
Yeah, well, that's typical. Yeah, that leads to nothing. Okay, so... Oh, hang on. It's a better view. It doesn't look that high.
To see though would be down there.
Oh yeah, as if I'm going to be able to look at that then.
I could climb.
Okay, climb up there then. There you go.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty cool. It's going to show you what is down here. It is actually very high up. Ugh. I still can't. I'm actually going to fall over the edge. But yeah, that's just like a whole slope area. I think that's how they got the cannons down because it was downhill. So
No, fair enough.
I would not like to bring them back uphill.
I'm worried about going uphill anyway without even cannons. So yeah.
Ugh.
And she's down.
So graceful.
So graceful. Back up the tunnel we go.
That is St Mary's Church.
Is this near St Mary's Bay? It's not, is it? Yeah, it is. Mm-hmm. Is that to do with St Mary's Bay?
Yeah.
Okay. As far as I know, St Mary's Bay is quite a well-to-do place. Like, it costs quite a bit to live there. So, anyway. But let's go down and let's find the right way to go. Because we went the wrong way to start this video, so yeah.
It's always fun.
It's always fun.
It's an adventure.
I want adventures. I want quality videos. On a different note, I used to come here. Actually, I think everyone comes here like as a school trip, and we had to dress up in these Napoleonic clothes, like wartime clothes. So, and we did reenact something, like we had these fake guns. But this is pretty cool. Jurassic Park car. Okay.
It's a shame that a lot of the tunnels are locked because they're really interesting, and you can definitely tell that they were man-made. And they're really dangerous as well, and I think that's why most of them are.
Well, this is like the tunnel we're going when you go here. You go in these tunnels, don't you?
Yeah, or you go round the other side.
Which I believe is where the Halloween thing happens.
Yes, so when I came here for the Halloween event, you go through the cafe and it takes you out to the top, just up there.
That's right.
And then they'll take you for a little trail, and then you go through the tunnels. But the tunnels are miles long, and they tend to only have the shorter ones open for public, unless it is kind of like an arranged thing with a guide and stuff like that.
Okay.
But they are very dark, very dangerous. Fallen over many times in there.
You've fallen over?
Yeah, I tripped over. So if you ever go in there, be careful where you step.
We walked up a little bit, and one thing that's a bit annoying is houses. They build houses everywhere, even on Fort Amherst. And it's like, really? I don't know.
Well, given we're not actually at the top, this is the view that you've already got.
Yeah, it's not that good.
I'm talking about in the distance with the houses.
Oh yeah, they're fine. And the River Medway, right?
Yeah.
Which contains the famous fish, which has the body of a fish and the fins of a fish. So yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's so magical, and if you're ever lucky enough to see it, then you're going to die after.
Yeah. I have not seen it, I've just heard it in myths.
That's why you're alive.
Yeah. On a quick note, there's a place near here called Riverside, and there's a common joke between me and a guy called Demetrius for the Greek people watching, the Greek god, and he and I went to Riverside, and that it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible, and we always say how good it was, and that he's not gonna move back to Greece because he's got Riverside, and it's fucking, there was a seagull there, and he off the top of his head went, "Oh, it's John." Like, who the fuck is John? And John is this fictional person that went into Riverside, which is the River Thames. It's a country park, but yeah, he just went in for a swim next to this country park, a human being, and came out a seagull. So, John, if you're out there watching this, fly free, my friend, fly free. I'm doing a thing for the views, but there's like literally nothing to see. Oh well. Charlie in her mind has this staircase, so she's hoping to find the staircase, but right now she's just leading me some houses.
I came a different way last time I was here.
Well, maybe rather than staircases, we can go for some dinner. We can knock on someone's door, proclaim we're famous YouTubers, and we need to be fed.
That'll work.
This is Amherst Hill, as it says. If you want to pause it and look at that, feel free. Good old James Douglas. But even if we get lost, it'll be an interesting way for a video. Okay, she doesn't think we're lost. We're on Amherst Robust, whatever that is. Now, do we need to go up this road or in there?
I don't know, but we'll find out.
Okay.
The whole point of an adventure, Tom. Have a little bit of faith.
Last time I went up a hill, it was flipping that bloody mountain. And I've put on weight since then, and I bitched and moaned that I did that. And Troy was my support, now Charlie's my support. Fat men shouldn't be doing hiking.
Oh, shut up.
Winter lock-up. It's not winter now. We're filming this on what, the 11th of March?
Today is the 12th, Tom.
The 12th of March, so it's not winter. We're on Maxwell Hill. Okay. Let's look around.
Well, they have a little bit over there where we might be able to get a nice shot of the view.
Then we'll go over there. Maybe we'll be lucky and it's not all hills, because I was scared.
Well, given we're already like halfway up, I think we've actually somehow managed to miss the staircase that I went up last time, and we've taken what seems to be an easy route.
Maybe we can thank COVID for this. Maybe they made it quicker so you didn't have to do all this crap.
No, but the trail that I took last time with my sister was really pretty and scenic, and you know, everything was just blooming with flowers. And
Charlie, you don't have a sister. This is YouTube land. We're not supposed to tell people we have family. You're just an entity that...
anyway. Gotta be someone out there. Oh, that's not funny. Yes, it is.
For the record, she wasn't adopted. She was just left alone as a child.
Oh, how far is that?
Okay. Oh, do you reckon we can get in there? I bet that's blocked off. Tom, show the view.
Yeah, show people what we're looking at.
Wait, they're going down there. They're down there somehow.
Well, that gate down there is locked, so.
Well, yeah.
We are on the right track because I remember this little bit up there.
Okay, well they're clearly doing some sort of lesson over there.
They do the tour guides, which is actually really cool because I really want to get down there.
Yeah, but if they're doing the tour guides, does that mean we won't be able to go down there?
I don't think you can get through there at all because it's all locked.
That's a drop, innit?
We could jump.
We could jump. We could jump indeed. And as we're higher, the wind is picking up. So I'm sorry if it's like... I have this special mic on here, so hopefully that's not the case. But this, it's going to be windy now because I'm going to show you the view. But here's the view of... It's actually a better view of the Medway, actually. Have a look at this. So this here is the River Medway.
It's much nicer when you get to the top. And the top...
Apparently it's nicer when you get to the top.
Yeah.
And this here is Chatham, which is oddly, for my viewers, all 5 of you, the place I was born. I was born here in Chatham, in a hospital that doesn't actually exist anymore.
He was
They tore it
born
down.
on that rooftop, just over there.
Yeah.
See where that pallet is?
I see the pallet.
That's where you were born.
That's where I was born.
And I was born in that little thing there, the crane.
The crane, yeah? She was born in that little thing. It's not little, for one. Okay. But anyway, yeah, so I was born in Chatham, in a hospital that isn't there anymore. And now doesn't exist. But yeah, but this is the River Medway. It doesn't look too bad, but I don't know why the middle bit is full of like industrial. They've clearly got industrial like factory there or something. But the adventure will go on. Yeah, and we have cannons aimed at us. This is where one of them starts smoking up.
That's when I'll jump.
It's just occurred to me how much I'm adjusting my hat. Because my hair at the moment is in a state of kind of fucking, it looks horrible. So I'm wearing a hat, which also makes me look horrible. I haven't shaved since we were in Ukraine. And in my own stupid mind, it's like, oh, I won't shave until the ends. But we're not allowed to call it I'm actually going to have to bleep that out, actually, if I'm going to post this.
Well,
but
we have to edit it anyway.
Yeah. We're not even allowed to use that word on YouTube. But yeah, ever since the thing that's happening in Ukraine, I haven't shaved, and I probably won't shave until the fucking thing is over. But hopefully it'll be over very soon. But luckily, no, there is no lucky. It's all bollocks. And I promised myself I wasn't going to mention these things, but Yeah.
On a more nicer subject,
Why?
one thing I love about battlegrounds and, you know, any kind of historic tragedy is you always find flowers that grow. And I just think that it's really sweet.
Do you think someone's buried there?
I have no idea, but they do say that poppies resemble, obviously the soldiers, we all know that.
Yeah.
But they say that a poppy...
Yeah, it's Memorial Day, isn't it? You buy a poppy, a fake one.
And they say that when you see poppies, it means that soldiers have died in that particular area, which is really nice.
Okay. The Great Lines, is that what you said it was?
Yes.
So we're here already?
Not quite, no.
Okay. We're just in a sign for the Great Lines. And she says we're not here yet, so...
Well, we still have to walk through and up.
And through and up. Okay, we'll do that.
And, oh my goodness, my hair is...
We don't moan about this. Tommy just moaned about your hair on it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, see? The Great Lines. Field of Fire. That's grim. We started... This is where we were when we started the video. And now we're up here or something, aren't we? No, we're here.
We are here.
Where it clearly says you are here.
Yeah.
So we haven't actually walked very far.
No, we haven't. And we need to get to the top, which is up here.
Well, that's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Okay, the journey continues. Can't we just go down there?
That was the staircase I was telling you about.
Oh, okay. The infamous staircase has made an
I
appearance.
knew it wasn't made up, it was real.
Doesn't look like much of a staircase.
Oh, for God's sake. I knew it was real. It's like Lucy knew that Narnia was real and no one believed her.
No one still believes Lucy. And she was the only one that grew up to be attractive, even though when she was in that programme she was a young chubster with really big teeth. Massive teeth. They called her Bugs Bunny.
Oh, it was all about Mr. Tumnus for me.
Oh, Jesus
James
Christ.
McAvoy.
Oh, you're on about... Okay, this is where the generation gap ends. I'm talking about the old Narnia from BBC, where they did a series in the early 90s, maybe late 80s, I don't know, but I grew up on this, and I love it. I watch it back now, it's fucking awful acting, but it's great. But she's on about the fucking stupid films they made, which were over CGI'd. James McAvoy, who is great in Shameless, by the way.
He's just great in general. Do not
I'm
diss
not
that man.
dissing-
He is a national treasure.
Not dis-
I've got your back, James.
James, if you're watching this, do another series of Shameless. But don't do any more Narnia. But
It was a one-time thing.
if you carry on, this will be a one-time thing.
Well, you don't intend on coming back here anyway, do you?
That is true, yeah. Never. But yeah, for those of you who haven't seen it, watch the BBC version, please. Don't watch these bloody highly produced CGI things. Just no. Just no. Man on a moped is gone. Where are we? Oh, is this the thing on top of the hill that you see? Yeah, it is. Okay, I've never seen this well, I have in person. But when I'm down, like down the bottom, like you get off the train, you see this monument. Now, as I grew up, I was told this was a mental institution. I'm pretty sure it's not.
Yeah, no. I think that's why I was so confused when you said, and I'm like, what mental institution? You're mental.
I am. Literally, I grew up thinking this is where they kept people in an institution. And it's not, it's a memorial. And it clearly says from 1914 to 1918, so the First World War, and 1939 to 1945, which is the Second World War. And the closer you look, the closer you could bloody tell. I'm going to go over. You can't go in there, no?
No, but I think you have a better view.
The other side? Okay, well I'm walking over this, so yeah. So when I went to Dover with Troy, we found the lighthouse. It took a mission to get to. This hasn't taken too long, but now this is quite impressive actually. I can't see, but I'm gonna... Oh, there's people in there, but I'm gonna put the camera over so you can see. I'm guessing maybe you can go in there, but the view has got exponentially better from up here. Charlie's saying this isn't the top, but there's no further hill, so I don't know where we're going to go from here. For the record, this was just a random idea to do a video, so if you don't like this video, I apologise. So we haven't done one in a while, and things have happened and all that jazz. And yeah, let's just carry on. Charlie, you can get in there. There's people in there. Yeah, we'll go in. I was saying the view is exponentially better. And you're like, oh, it's not the top. We are at the top because there's no other hills.
We wasn't at the top when I said before we weren't at the top, but now we are. God, you don't ever listen to anything I say.
I'm not here to listen to you. We've got a giant cigarette in the view in the far. What's that building then?
I'm not sure. But when you go all the way through this park, you end up at the bottom of Gillingham.
Okay. Well, I want to go into the memorial.
Okay.
Because I want to have a look.
I just have this image of people talking and, you know, explaining the history of this, and then all of a sudden you just see Tom and his camera.
I actually thought that a minute ago because it's like I was doing that. There was a couple sitting there, and I was like, oh, I put my camera over, and I was like, oh crap. But yeah, there clearly is an entrance there because 2 guys are going in. That looks like, well, like a business park or something. There's flipping buildings up here. I assumed this was up and then there was nothing. But you say that leads to Gillingham.
Yeah, Gillingham, all the way over the line.
Okay, I was born in Chatham. Alex, my son, was born in Gillingham over there. So I was one side, he was the other. Some useless information for you that matters to nobody but me. Those were honoured in their generations and were the glory of their times. You're probably not going to see this because of the sun, so I need to somehow get a better view. Maybe that will help. I can't see the camera now, so I don't know. I'm going to go in and have a look, because then you can see. Have a look at the memorial, the Chatham Naval Memorial. There you go. And we are in.
For once, we can say we have a memorial instead of Ksenia and Igor showing us all of them. We have a memorial, a monument.
Would you consider this the same as a genocide of the Holodomor?
Right, okay, you didn't have to go that far.
But at the same, on one of the last days there, they showed us a memorial of actually all the people that died between the Russian and the Ukrainian situation.
Yeah, the war.
Yeah, but there were pictures there. But here, you've got, you know, all the people that served. I never liked this term, petty officer. It just makes no sense. I was going to make a joke about this, but I'm not. But yeah, the 1917, you know, someone Abbott, Bavin, Dunbar Rivers.
Dunbar Rivers. Nice. Got a lot of repetition.
We can't ever forget the officers' cooks. And there's a echo. But yeah, if you look around.
I want to see if I can get a photo, but the sun is just blinding.
Charlie likes to ruin videos by telling me she needs a photo.
The photo is for your video, may I add.
Okay. In my mind that was the hammer and sickle, but it's not, it's the flipping anchor, isn't it? So used to being in Ukraine. How many times do I need to mention Ukraine in this fucking video?
Multiple times.
Yeah.
We get it, we were there.
It's just weird doing videos in England.
Yeah.
And it's so windy. But yeah, the names go round and round. And the sun is annoying. Can you see it? Yeah, you can actually see it. Well, to be fair, the amount... I didn't come here when I did the school excursions. And you said you've been here before?
Not in this specific part, but I have walked through and gone down to my imaginary staircase, which turns out to be real.
It was real, it just wasn't where you assumed it was.
Yeah, so I've walked past this bit, but it's never been open.
And there's no glass here. Hello.
So these ramps and roads you slide on shore but have no known grave.
Oh. So these people here, so they don't know where their bodies were?
And over there, yeah.
Over there.
Well, I'm assuming that if they died on shore, it must have been in a battle and everything.
There's never a Slater. I'm guessing we were never there. A good wartime story, actually. My granddad was at war, and he didn't want to die, so he was a complete sod. So they made it so he kept peeling potatoes. He peeled potatoes through the war. He survived and then went on and had more kids. So, smart.
Here I am.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It's actually gorgeous.
It is.
You can see why it would make sense to have your forts up here though, because you obviously back then all of these buildings weren't here.
You could see the people
see
below.
Everything from every direction, and obviously the whole park itself would have been a battleground. Yeah.
Thing is, these aren't just written on. You can tell they've been like engraved in. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, metal. On the way up, I was kind of confused as to what those buildings were over there. Like what sort of era. I still don't know what that is. It actually looks a bit like the university. Maybe it is a university. Screw having to come up here. But the buildings behind are very Victorian-esque, and the one with the cigarette in the middle.
Cigarette.
It's clearly a cigarette.
Yeah, it does look like one, doesn't it?
Yeah. But we've just come away from the memorial there. And there is Chatham. You can't really see it very well. And we're going to hopefully give you a better view as we go onward, forward.
It is very cold up here and very windy.
I'm hoping the wind, like I say, isn't affecting this mic too much, but we shall see. But we're gonna try and just try and get a better view and see where this road leads, like path leads. If I could get my words out right.
There's a bench over there.
There is a bench over there. For the view, you mean?
Yes.
Should we go see what the view is? Okay, so here is the view, people. If the sun allows you to see it. So, Chatham. Still Chatham. Still Chatham. Over the hill there, Gillingham.
Over in the very far distance is Rochester.
Rochester, I've done a video on Rochester. Rochester is worth travelling to. Rochester's lovely. It has a castle and everything. Where are we going? This way, this way.
Let's go this way.
We'll go this way.
Rochester is lovely and it has so much history.
I did a video with Alex at the Rochester Castle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it was the Christmas fair. And it was so cool.
If you're a fan of Charles Dickens and like his work, then definitely go there, because obviously a lot of the things that he writes are based on that place, and he lived there as well, didn't he?
I think he's from Rochester, isn't he?
Rochester,
yeah. If we're wrong, I'm sorry, but
we'll fact check it, and if it's wrong, we'll edit it out.
We will not fact check it. You fact check it. It's not my job to fact check things.
No, it's supposed to be my job, but I've not done it. My hat just blew off.
The hat has gone. That's what you get for not fact checking. Okay. That's how windy it is up here. Yeah. Jack Daniels. Oh my god, that's very windy.
I could feel it like lifting.
And it was gone. It was totally
with the wind.
No. I've adjusted my hat a million times. Yours has fallen off. We saw, there's a dog over there being walked. On the train journey here, we saw a dog and it was amazing.
Oh.
And it kept thinking it was getting off at every station. I'll insert a picture of the dog because I took a picture. So the picture of the dog is here. And that was the picture. So,
shall we show them?
Show them what?
The picture of the dog.
I just said I've inserted the video.
Oh, sorry. I weren't paying attention.
You should know that I've now already put the picture up.
Okay.
I'll put it up again.
Right, calm down. Calm down.
It's come a video about domestic abuse. Okay, for Charlie, I'll put the picture up one more time. So here it is again.
Thank you.
And for no reason, here's a third one. Oh, that's enough of that dog.
And a fourth.
No fourth. Alright, there's a fourth. Oh. Anyway, there's a dog over there.
Let's go down this bit.
Let's go down this bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And try not to fall.
Alright, we're going down there. Well, this is steep, my god.
Let's go down that
So you can scram. Oh, there's a train going into Chatham. Or is that leaving Chatham?
It's coming into Chatham.
Yeah, because when I was a kid, I always thought Chatham was a city. I don't know why. It is not a city, it's a shitty town. But, yeah, I assumed it was a city. Oh, we just go round and down. Oh, okay, we'll do this. That's cool. Yeah. What you thought was going to be a historical video about Fort Amherst has turned into two people just walking and talking shit.
Losing their hats.
Losing their hats and
Tripping over.
tripping over. Oh, who are you,
the
Troy? Showing the dog 4 times. Yeah. Oh. And showing you the sights and sounds of the romantic Chatham.
It's so beautiful.
In its own way it is, but in many other ways it's definitely not.
Wait, am I?
Let's go down there. Which way do you want to go?
I'm happy with this way. It's very steep.
It is very steep.
Oh, well, to be fair, Medway are notoriously known for very unstable and steep hills.
Yes, they are. Waterslade, which is near here, is just hill. The hospital I was telling you about earlier, All Saints Hospital, where I was born, was on a hill, and famously there was a pub right next to it where men used to go while their women would give birth. And yeah, it's just typical. The way the world used to be, or I suppose the way the world may still be, but no hospital there, no pub near Medway Hospital, unless I'm wrong. But yeah, that was a thing.
Actually, to be fair, there is a pub that's at the very end of the road near the hospital.
Yeah, but this was with All Saints Hospital. You had the exit, and then you had the pub, because there's a massive hill. But why have it there anyway, other than for that reason? Because you're not going down that fucking hill.
Yeah, that's true. But Rock Avenue, which is just at the very bottom of the road near Medway Hospital, they used to have gigs there and everything. It was awesome.
Please forgive Charlie for having the back of her head while she's talking.
I'm sorry. I was trying to watch where I was going.
It's hard to walk back in a straight line.
It's hard to walk in a straight line, period.
We just come from up there, not these flats, but yeah, this is the commie block of Chatham, and these houses like clearly built in the 70s. There's actually a place near where I live in a town called Sittingbourne where it's called Millfield, and they all look like these houses, and they used to have famous key parties. Which, do you know what a key party is, Charlie?
No.
A key party is where you would go around, have a party, you put your keys in a bag, in a bowl. Yeah, all the houses look like that, and whoever you pick the key of, you'd end up fucking that person. It's like a swingers party.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. But all these houses look like those sort of houses. Go on, man. And we have a rocker. Nice. It looks good, man. I'm jealous of your hair. I used to have long hair.
Yeah, I know. I literally shaved my beard this morning and it made me sad.
Why did you shave the beard? I'm growing
It
mine.
was getting irritating. It was irritating.
Oh.
I'm filming him without permission, but yeah.
No, don't care.
For like my,
Filming a vlog or...
yeah. Don't expect to be a big vlog. Like it's literally,
That's fine.
I'm still in the beginning.
That's fine.
And I don't often do videos in England.
YouTube or-
Finally, yeah, YouTube. It's the only one I know what to do on. Is this your first time on the video, Charlie?
No,
than-
we did
Well, it's my first.
one.
Yeah. So who are you?
My name is Alessandro, or Alex. Right, so Mr.
Hey, Alex. Same as my
Nice.
son. Cool.
Mr.
Yeah, M-Y. No, but M-Y-S-T-A.
Hey, Mr.
V-Y-C-E.
CE. Right, I'm going to pop on a random vlog in a bit.
Yeah, you'll be on this vlog. We will keep you. That's your pen. No, it's your pen.
That's my pen. I'm pretending to work. I need that.
Do you live in the house up here?
Yeah, I literally just come out of my house.
I probably filmed him coming out of his house. So
That's
yeah,
fine. It happens. But no, yeah, I live around here. It's chaos.
Have you been here all your life, or?
I've moved. I went up north for like a year for university and a little bit of that. But I've been around it pretty much this general area all my life. It's absolutely mental.
Do you have any funny stories to make this vlog interesting?
Oh no! This just had.
Other than shaving, why?
It's just, right, the other day.
Hang on, stand here. I need you in the light. There you go.
It was two. The other way to describe them was crackheads.
Oh no, Chatham crackhead. What here?
Nice.
Yeah,
Chatham crackhead.
Chatham crackheads. One of them had one arm.
What the fuck?
And the other one was Down syndrome.
Oh great!
And they were fighting. And it was, I swear to God, the funniest thing ever. Because you got literally just a t-shirt like that, and just trying to fight each other. And I was like, what? I just sat there, literally, like Pepsi in hand, just like,
oh.
Well, this is happening.
This is Chatham. Welcome.
And then it kind of, literally, making it funnier, the kind of wheelchair comes along and tries to get involved as well. So he comes scooting in, and I'm just like, what is this?
That should have been filmed. We should have been there on that.
That was like a month ago. That was crazy. But yeah, no, we also get a load of random people that you get like people preaching and everything down there.
Oh, cool.
And we had someone preaching and playing the guitar
at the same time.
They're basically playing guitar. Amp wasn't done properly. Made me cry as a guitarist. Made me cry. He was the only one who's taking Jesus over and over. Then we got a guy who breakdances coming up and having a religious argument with him. And I'm just like, well, this is Chatham.
We don't need to travel around the world anymore. We'll just go to Chatham.
Yeah, it's just
It's
chaos.
all happening here.
If you want complete chaos, go for it. I'm assuming, Metalhead nerds, because Legend of Zelda hat.
Yeah, I'm a Metalhead nerd.
Metalhead nerd.
I'm not really sure what I am.
You exist.
I just exist, exactly.
It's like you identify as a problem.
Yeah.
So does my girlfriend. It
That's
happens.
what I'm here for.
Yeah, I was just about to say, so that obvious I'm a Metalhead.
It's the hair, man.
It's the hair.
Don't
yeah.
get rid of the beard, though. Like, get the beard back. I'm grown.
Irritating. That's all.
Okay.
It was like a proper out here kind of thing, but it was just irritating, and it's because it's getting warmer, it makes me sweat a lot.
Fair enough.
So yeah, so you
yeah, we're just we are local, but we're not going to say where we're from.
That's fair.
Yeah.
You're in this general area.
Yeah.
Known as Earth.
I'm
Yes.
just over there.
In that bin right there.
That bin right there.
He's got wheels. You move in house.
I like to be on the road a lot, okay?
I know, in videos with Troy, he fucking says where we live all the time. I have to edit them out.
Exactly.
Like, can you just stop saying where we live?
Yeah,
It's like,
so don't want to get doxed. None of that.
Yeah, but
No.
yeah, we will keep you in the
Oh,
video.
please
yeah.
do. I'll find that, follow you, and then go from there.
Yeah, there's
I have a little stalking. Don't
yeah,
worry.
there's no wanking to the videos, okay? He'll try not.
Maybe.
No promises.
I'll try not to. Can't promise.
Cheers.
Oh fuck, we're in the way. Sorry. Well, we got to go down here anyway, so.
Yeah.
We're now going to be stalked by Alex.
Hello. I exist now.
No, it's always great when we find people that are just like
Chill.
in on the video as
Why
well.
not? Yeah. So, any particular favourite bands or anything yourself?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, it depends on the sort of music. Like,
If we're talking heavy metal, what
I'm into like proper dark metal, so
define dark metal?
well.
Because we're talking Mayhem, we're talking darker, or what we're going for?
Oh, Mayhem, nice band.
Yeah.
He knows his music.
Yeah.
Hello, this is for Alex, who was in this video. You were asking about bands, or you do ask about bands, and I felt at the time I didn't really give you a decent representation of the sort of music that I listen to and that Charlie listens to. So I'm going to give you a quick rundown now of some bands that I love, and Charlie loves. So we've got Sleep Token, a band you should definitely check out, which was the hoodie I'm wearing in this video, a Shade of Despair shirt, which I'm wearing right now, the Paradise Lost shirt, which Charlie was wearing, You should check out Clouds, Sidus Athrum, Narrow House, Nebula Comes Sweet. There's another band who I can't remember the name of. Odrodek Room, which are quite I can't really. Don't ask me how to spell that. I'll put it in here how to spell it. Charlie, you think?
Necrophobic, Dark Tranquility, Dark Funeral. There's Scald as well, which are like a Viking metal band. Catatonia, they're a really good one. Did you say Swallow the Sun?
I didn't.
Okay,
Don't think
Swallow
so.
the Sun.
My Dying Bride, My Silent Wake. These are like doom bands. From Funeral Doom, I think I said Shave of Despair, but you've also got Colosseum, you've got Ear, you've got not so much Funeral Doom, but you've got Esoteric to check out.
Pictured and Death Decline are also really good ones.
These are ones that I don't actually know. Some of the ones you mentioned, I don't even know them.
They're good. Sabaton, obviously.
1914.
Yep.
Anathema. Early Anathema, like Pentecost, Serenades era. You might like the new Anathema stuff. Depends how heavy you want to go. The new ones isn't heavy at all.
Mass Worship, brilliant.
I don't know Mass Worship, but
they're another like death doom kind of band. They're really good.
Okay, you've also got Dark Tranquility. You've got Omnium Gatherum. Did we say Dark Tranquility?
Yeah, we said that.
Okay, I apologise. There are so many bands. There's loads of bands that I've interviewed. That Forest of Shadows. Check out Forest of Shadows, great band. But if you want to know more bands, check out the link right here, which is with the hands podcast at wordpress.com. That's the podcast that I do. If you go in the earlier days, there'll be interviews from a guy called Roberto. He also did a podcast with me. There's also an interview with me by Yegor Ostapenko.
Which is your best friend, who is in Narrow House.
He is in Narrow House, that is very correct. My Ukrainian brother from another mother. And I mention him in fucking every podcast, and now I mention him here in this. And I believe you mentioned him in a video as well.
Yes, I did. The Monument. Yeah.
The Monument. But yeah, Alex, check out those bands. Let us know what you think, as he's added you, hasn't he?
Yeah, I sent Julia's link.
Julia's link. Oh yeah, first Sidus Athrum. Awesome. Okay, yeah, the last interview I did was actually with Julia from Sidus Athrum, and yeah. So enjoy the music. Hopefully, some of it is good for you. And oh yeah, Altar for Crippled Children. Check them out. Fucking awesome. Kind of like Alcesty era. Not era, Alcesty style, if you know who Alcest are. Kind of black metal, post-metal.
Very good.
Yeah. But thanks for joining us today. And now we'll get back to the video.
Mayhem is the first one that normally go. When someone says dark
Actually,
metal,
I'll
go
say
Mayhem.
I'll promote this to him on this video.
Go on.
I also have a podcast where I interview metal bands.
Nice!
So feel free to check it out.
Where's it gone? Where's it gone? We get the pen back out.
I mean, you may not know that, but actually that was when we were in Ukraine. We met Julia, who was from a band called Sidus Athrum. And
If you've got social media, I'll add you and we'll send
Yeah, no,
bands
so
and stuff.
basically, I'll try to. Hang on, have you got a paper? I'll write in my social media. Go on,
put it on the
Yeah, just
phone.
put it on the phone.
Oh yeah, modern age.
Oh, actually, you do
I
it.
didn't bring my phone out because
That's
it's
alright.
dead.
There you go. Search yourself up.
This is where I
This is the
hope he
face.
doesn't
This
turn
is
out to be
the
a
book of
serial
This is
killer.
the Book of Faces, yeah. You know, my favourite band is Sabaton. I'm a bit addicted to them.
Listen, I went to Norfolk the other week to watch Roy Hammer. Roy Hammer, Ailstorm, and Booty Young
Oh, I
Bandits.
love Ailstorm.
Literally, but it was like, oh yes, metalheads are scary. No, we were just Charlie Duck to a giant inflatable.
You must be so grateful that COVID's kind of pissed off now.
Yeah.
I don't know which part of Chatham we're in.
Right, High Street is literally that.
There. Oh, so we need to walk straight up then.
Yeah, High Street's right now.
Oh, there's a Bulgarian place there.
Ah.
Bobby.
I had no idea how to speak Bulgarian. They have the same thing as Cyrillic, so...
I'm off for the shop. So
Alright, cool, lovely to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
You take care.
I'll give you a message later.
Please do.
Send through links and stuff. Thank you so much.
Alright.
Man, you take
Thanks
care.
for getting involved.
We'll
I'll
keep
send
you
back.
linked as to when it's out.
Don't worry. I'll add you back.
Yeah.
Go on the social media. Let's do this.
On the Book of Faces.
Check out the podcast.
Yes.
Check it out.
It's good to meet people.
Yeah.
I'm totally lost. Were we talking about anything before he turned up? I
We
can't
was
remember.
talking about the houses and the swinger party.
That's right. I wonder if he's a swinger. No, sorry, Alex, if you watch this. Although if you are, have fun. But
Be safe, wear protection, and if they offer you drugs, say thank you because they're expensive.
Nice. I think that is a good way to wrap up the video, to be fair. We'll leave it at that and we'll see what happens next. But for now, Charlie, you can say bye first.
Bye!
And remember that I am Mr. Vice and you are not. Bye-bye.